Hello everyone, and welcome back to GreedFall. Well, it's time to chase after our cousin. I brought us over to the camp, so now let's try to figure out what the heck has happened.
This is the camp that Constantine's escort must have established.
It wasn't a landslide that did this, but combat. A deadly one. I sure hope our little governor has escaped the carnage.
Search the area. Let's see if we can find any clues as to what happened here.
It's a very interesting splayed body in there.
The tents are lacerated by what looks like claws. And there are traces of blood everywhere. Some of these men must have been attacked in their sleep. By beasts?
And don't mention the body.
Most of the weapons are missing. Our soldiers wouldn't have taken a rest without defenses. Our soldiers were attacked by surprise, and animals were amongst the assailants. However, our men reacted properly. They were armed and they fled as best they could. There are no bodies, and no sign of the presence of Constantine or Katasak. Bah, this area has been trampled. An entire stampede passed by here. Our soldiers must have fled the area and taken this path followed by their assailants.
New place. Oh boy.
This is a sacred place of a native cult. No doubt this is where Katasak and Constantine were going.
It isn't really a place of a cult, but rather a place of anchoring. A place where Donegada perform a ritual to become Sinol Menawi. These places are charged with great energy. Perhaps Katasak wanted to use it to bring relief to your cousin.
Perhaps. But there are bodies, and without a doubt there was fighting here. Search the place. Let's see what we are able to find.
Oh, okay, now it's letting me.
Corpses of both men and beasts. These soldiers fought dearly to the end. Neither Constantine nor Katasak are amongst them. A crater. Without a doubt caused by an explosive potion. The soldiers might have been carrying them. They must have been desperate to have taken such drastic measures.
That's not much of a crater.
This blade is a native ritual knife. And this bowl contained a potion. Someone wanted to perform a ritual here. Could Katasak have found a better means to alleviate Constantine's symptoms? Constantine and Katasak must have been visiting this place. Perhaps performing some sort of healing ritual. When the attack took place, the soldiers intervened and many fell during the fight. But a group escaped down this path. We need to continue following their tracks.
Yeah. A lot of people. Jeez.
More tracks. Footprints. The ones who got away fled this way.
Ooh, that tree's on fire.
Strange. These trees look half calcinated, as if they were exposed to immense heat. These weapons are in terrible condition. Whatever did these men come up against?
Let's not mention that they're still on fire.
Another burnt tree. This path seems to have been scorched in flames.
Oh, hello guys. Don't mind us.
More signs of an explosion. Can't believe that our soldiers could be carrying so many explosive potions.
Yeah. Or things that do that to trees.
These poor soldiers were torn to pieces. Animals again? Or something else?
Oof. Holy crap, even more.
New footprints. It looks as if a group met up with them and took this path. There was more fighting over here.
Some trees on fire. Don't mind me.
There are not only corpses of our own men. Where could these other soldiers have come from?
Oh, even with that.
He's a coin guard. But I couldn't tell you if they served the Bridge Alliance or Teleme.
I mean, you would tell by their uniforms, right? No? Is it this way? I think that's where we... No, that's not where we came from, but... Oh, there we go.
More signs of explosions. But what were they doing with all these explosives on them?
Maybe it wasn't just
No
them?
footprints. Only a handful made it up here.
There's something odd looking. Oh, hey, that's one of his notes. Not the quest we're on, but sure. Oh, more beasties.
The path stops on this overhang, and despite signs of a skirmish, I can't see any sign of Constantine or Katazak.
Yeah, it looks like some of the mountain fell down here. Hello, guys. Oh. There we go.
These rocks were broken, as if they had taken cannon fire. But what could have happened here?
Or, you know, like all those
I
explosions.
don't recognize these men. Still more unknown soldiers. Could they have been responsible for the attack? This one is carrying a letter. Let's see. According to this note, this troop came from an outpost of the Bridge Alliance close by. A patrol, no doubt. Could the bridge be in some way linked to this attack? That makes no sense.
Maybe they're trying to help, seeing
These vials are
something
familiar.
happening.
Katazak used the very same to stock his potions. He came all the way here. I'm going to pick them up. I recognize this sack. It's my cousin's. Oh, Constantine. What have you gotten yourself into again?
Again.
Very well. Let's sum things up. Constantine and Katazak definitely came through here to perform some sort of ritual. But they were attacked. An attack obviously involving wild animals. And then there are these traces of inexplicable flames. Could it be magic?
You cannot suspect my people are behind this attack. You have strayed far from the path. No one would have attacked Katazak.
Unless he himself was behind it. He is a powerful Donegad. The beasts obey him.
How could you even think something like that? He is a healer. He brought comfort to your cousin.
Perhaps he only did it to gain our trust. With Constantine captive, he can now apply leverage to the colonists and force them to accept his conditions. But in all truth, I have no idea what to think. Regardless of who is guilty, I must find my cousin. Perhaps we could return to Wenxavier in order to learn more. Katazak may have returned there. His Voglendyke might be able to tell us where to find him. We are also going to have to visit the outpost. Their soldiers participated in the combat. Or at least the end of it. They must have some stories to tell us.
I doubt that the Alliance would have decided to openly attack their ally. Don't forget that they owe their continued presence on the island to you.
And thanks to you, too. But their men were there on the cliff. And Constantine is no longer among us. Maybe those men are still loyal to the preceding commander. However, one way or another, Constantine is in danger. Let us be on our way without further delay.
I mean, we already dealt with that one issue, so like, wouldn't be that. Oh boy, how do I get down there? That's the Alliance outpost. Ah, frack. That means I had to go all the way around and down. Okay. Well, guess we'll do that first. Then head... then we'll head back to the village. Finally at the outpost. Let's see what information we can find.
Colonials? You must have gotten lost to have come this far from nowhere. To whom do I owe the honor?
De Sardet. I am legate of the Congregation of Merchants on this island.
A legate? Here? Pardon my dismay, but we don't get many official sorts around here. Captain Idris. I am the ranking officer in charge of this Bridge Alliance outpost. What can I do for you, milady?
And he's standing guard out here. It's interesting for a captain to be doing so.
I am looking for Constantin d'Orsay. Constantin d'Orsay. Constantin d'Orsay. The island governor of the Congregation of Merchants.
A governor? Here? Whatever would he be doing in this rattle?
My cousin was part of an expedition in this region. His men and his camp were attacked. They nearly all died. But we found no trace of his body, which has us hoping that he may still be alive, wounded and holding up somewhere, or even captured.
Have you cast your suspicions in our direction? I hope this is a joke. We've had neither reinforcements nor supplies for weeks. In my book, we've been totally forgotten. I wouldn't risk the few lives remaining to attack a governor's camp. I'm not crazy. I'm truly sorry for your cousin, Excellency, but we haven't seen him. And we definitely haven't kidnapped him. The region is dangerous. The natives are heartless. You should be looking in their direction.
You do know that we found the bodies of several men from the garrison up there, don't you?
How could you be sure?
One of them was carrying a note, signed by your hand.
And they are dead. I had hoped they'd have survived and would eventually return.
Explain yourself, Captain. What were your men doing on the cliff top?
They were monitoring the zone. They were to warn us of any troop movements. We have lost too many men to surprise attacks. We decided to take initiative and be ready. Yesterday, we heard screams and saw some strange lights up there. But I was hoping...
And you didn't go and see for yourself? You hear screams, certainly those of your own men, and you don't do anything.
So the last of my men give up their lives for nothing as well? You can think of me as a coward if you like. But me, I'm taking no more unnecessary risks.
Why do I have the feeling that you're holding something back from me?
Well, we haven't really been giving gold to anybody else, so I guess we'll just choose one of the other ones. Which one seems, like, nicer?
I understand what you're feeling. The pain of seeing your men fall one after the other. The feeling of being abandoned by your leaders. The anger. But if you know anything, speak. My cousin is not one of them.
I don't know what to tell you, Excellency. I haven't stepped a foot outside camp.
Well, that didn't work.
I'm
This one?
convinced that you are hiding something from me, Captain. I will return.
And my answers will not change. Anything else?
Just anything else?
I need to be going.
I would very much like to do the same. Safe journey, Your Excellency.
Can I only? No, I can come in here. I have to investigate. Can I come in here? Nothing in here? Do I just like wander in these buildings? Oh, there's something. Random book on the ground. I mean, he's telling the truth there. Why was his journal just kind of like on the ground though? It's a little weird. Can I go into these buildings or are they just here for decoration? Seems like decoration. Oh, I can go in this one. Oh, hello. Suddenly. Can I speak with you? No. A lot of bodies there. mean, I guess that's all I needed to search. That's all there really is. Yeah, that's all there really is. I found a journal, so let's see if there are any changes to the
Good day,
dialogue.
Captain.
Excellency. At your service. What might I do for you?
We know that one of your men survived, Captain. Why did you hide that from us?
Why? Because you, the powers that be, the legates and the commanders, you don't give a damn about anyone but yourselves. My men die, and I must stand and watch without any means to help them. This boy that survived, and that you only see as a tool, will soon enough join the others. He did make it up to here, that's true. And then collapsed, unconscious, and according to our nurse, he won't awaken.
I am sorry, Captain. Perhaps we can...
See him? Go to the infirmary. And if you really want to make yourself useful, try and save him. Anything else?
I don't really know, or I have, like,
I need to be going.
much
I would
of
very much
healing
like to do the
abilities.
same. Safe journey, Your Excellency.
Like, what am I gonna do? Let me just slap him back and forth a couple of times and hope he wakes up? Like, smelling salts, if those exist here?
What are you doing there? This is an infirmary!
I know. I've come to see the wounded soldier. The captain told me you might need my help.
That is very kind of him. But alas, it's a little late.
What are you saying? Is the soldier...
No, he still lives. But I've been asking the captain for weeks to escort me on a mission to replenish my stocks. I no longer have a single remedy. And now that we have a wounded patient, I can only wipe water on his brow and hope.
Do you know what type of remedy would allow him to survive?
Yes, at least I think so. It's a known potion that heals burns.
I see. Give me the recipe. We'll go and see that it's prepared for you.
Thank you. Because of you, this poor boy might be able to survive his wounds.
So he was burned. Well, it requires science, so I guess it's something I'm gonna have to buy. Alright, well now that we've run all the way up to Hipkin and back, it's time to try to give him that... Oh. Like, straight up kick him. Okay.
Were you able to concoct the potion against burns?
Yes, I was. Might we administer it?
Give it to me. I'll take care of this.
I mean, pay
We must
someone
wait and
to
be
craft
patient
for
now.
us.
Will he make it?
I hope so. We'll know soon enough. This potion is extremely potent.
And if he survives, when could we speak to him?
Come back tomorrow at the same time. We'll know more then.
Very well. I'll come back tomorrow.
See you soon. And thank you again for your help.
Are you kidding me? I'd have to go all the way back to wait? Like, for real? Like, okay, look, I'll show this in fast mode of how freaking far it is to the closest resting point for this. Yep, there. That's the closest resting place. Over that hill. Like, sometimes I wonder with this game, with its whole traveling and its waiting thing, 23 hours is 23 minutes. And it doesn't even give me the option of like, yeah, I'll just sit and wait, you know? Oh, I meant to wait. Sleep. I can't even wait. that long. Yeah, now I have to still wait 3 minutes. Well, at least it's gonna take me like 3 minutes to get back. Alright.
Hello, soldier. How are you doing?
Better. A lot better. Are you the one who saved me? The nurse told me.
I simply prepared the potion that she told me how to make. Nothing more. Could you tell me what happened during the attack?
I will try. They're not really memories I'm fond to bring back. A lot of my friends died up there. We were posted up on the peak to follow rebel movement. It had been a couple of days when we heard sounds of fighting not far from our position. Men were screaming in our own language. So we went to see what was happening. Soldiers of the Coin Guard and an islander were trying to protect a young man. He seemed dire ill.
Konstantin Katasak and his escort. Who were they fighting against?
Dozens of wild animals. They seemed completely enraged and intent on devouring them. And there were flames.
Flames? Where were they coming from?
I don't know. My friends and other soldiers fell one after the other. I didn't see everything. All was blood and confusion with beasts and fire. But I thought I saw another islander. Big. He's the one who took the sickened man. There was practically no one left on the battlefield. I was wounded and I passed out. I came to when I heard voices of islanders approaching. Rebels. I thought to myself, they're coming to finish off the wounded. I got up with difficulty and fled. I dragged myself here. And you know the rest.
I'm going to have to go and find these rebels.
You shouldn't do that. They killed all of my friends. You take a great risk.
That's enough. Rest now. You're still far from having recovered.
Yes. It's best I leave you now. I've learned enough. I'll have a word with your captain. Goodbye.
Man, poor guy. Oh. Apparently that was not just a separate thing. Ah, whatever. Right.
Excellency, I was told that you saved my soldier. Thank you. You can't imagine what this means to us.
Please. I did nothing more than follow the instructions your nurse gave me.
Did you learn what you needed to learn?
Yes. I was able to question your man, and he told me what he saw. He and his company heard sounds of the attack, and they went to investigate. My cousin's escort were nearly annihilated by animals that jumped out from all sides. A strange sorcerer controlled them. It was he that took my cousin.
One of those rebel savages, no doubt. I knew that they'd be behind all of this. They must have learned that an important man was in the region and thought he would make the perfect hostage. I'm sorry. I would give you some men, but...
Don't apologize. I know where the camp can be found, and if my cousin is there, I will free him.
Like you freed the scholars. You're a good woman, Excellency. Thank you again for saving my soldier.
I need to be going.
I would very much like to do the same. Safe journey, Your Excellency.
Ugh, yeah. Alright, well, now where are we headed? Way the heck here. Okay. I think I know what one that is. Yeah, where the scholars were and stuff. I have a feeling like she doesn't have anything to do with it, of course. But now I gotta run all the way here so I can frickin' teleport over there. So, I will just end it here probably, and continue the chase next time. So you guys also don't have to worry about the whole travel time, and I don't have to edit it out. So, Be sure to comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.